Hello, beautiful souls. It is early October, and even here in the Marnie, we're beginning to feel the shift into autumn. In this vlog, I'm going to take you back in time a bit and share a little more about why we returned to Greece after a year in the UK. As we've been so quiet on social media these past months, you probably missed the fact that we've been to and fro between Greece and the UK a couple of times. We had a look at some properties, and we really wanted to get a feel of Greece again. Today we're going to share some of those properties we really loved with you. But let me tell you first of all why we decided to return to Greece. After the highs of the amazing summer of 2022 and of course our wedding, winter came and things began to steadily go downhill. My health declined rapidly with the dampness of the Cornish winters, and I was unable to continue running my crystal business. I fell into a deep abyss of despair as my energy dwindled and I was in physical pain with my fibromyalgia every single day. I was so desperate that I went on to a quest to find answers to my autoimmune disease, and in the middle of March I finally began to find answers to my questions. A new protocol of supplementation of superfoods, minerals and vitamins helped me regain health. And by early May, I felt like a normal human being again. When you go through a dark night of the soul like this, you inevitably question your life choices. I just turned 50, cronehood, and should have been empowered and in control of my life, but instead I felt like death. If this was life, crippling pain every single day, I wanted none of it. As I grappled with the darkness of disease, I realized that I was deeply unhappy and very unfulfilled. I was blessed to be married to the best man in the world, but deep within myself, I was still utterly lost as to what really lights me up, my sole purpose. As my health began to improve early spring this year, Simon and I experienced some weird and wonderful coincidences and serendipities. It made us aware of how much we missed life in Greece. The little nudges made us realize that we left Greece because we panicked, not necessarily because we really wanted to. As it happened, Lina finally sold in May 2023. Having our investment back in our account opened up new possibilities and thoughts of what we could create next. It allowed us to think outside the box. And so, here we are, back in Greece, ready for a new adventure. And we really hope you will follow along. It's a glorious day after the mad storms of last week, and let me just show you where we are. So we're still in the Marnie, a little bit further down, and a little bit lower down as well, actually, not as high as Seria was. And just exploring. So we're in a tiny village, and we've just spotted this amazing church there. And I think in this village alone there's about 15 churches altogether, little chapels, churches. It's just amazing. Is it pretty spectacular?
Yeah,
Oh wow.
absolutely incredible.
Yeah, I've got money. Hey guys, long time no see. I'll explain all the rest later, but I just wanted to share the first view of a house that we've kind of fallen in love with. So we're back in Greece. We've had enough of the UK, and we saw this house and we actually thought it was kind of not too bad. And we're now looking at it and thinking, oh my god, that is bad. But what an amazing place. So we are in Hurrah. It's an amazing village up the hill. This is the property that we're looking at. So we're high up in the mountains again, but not as high as the house in Hurrah. This is the gate that Simon fell in love with a long time ago, which is actually absolutely falling apart. And this is the gorge. Wow. Simon has disappeared. What do you think, Symes?
I think it's a big no from me.
Okay guys, we've had a look around and it's a lot worse than we thought. It needs a lot of work, as in a serious amount of work. I actually think it needs more work than Lina, do you think? Different type of work. But it has potential. Hey beautiful people, good morning. So it's Thursday, the days are going incredibly fast and we're having our second viewing of this property today. And we're both really in love, but we also realise it needs a lot of work. And yeah, we'll see what's going to happen. But today not so sunny, it's going to be really sunny tomorrow. We've got a few more properties to look at tomorrow, but yeah, I think this one has our heart. Well, that's it. That's the end of our adventure this week. We're on the way back to the airport. We really don't want to go home. Yeah, it's been a bit of a mixed week. kind of trying to find the right thing, not sure whether we're going to find the right thing. Looked at lots. Probably going back home with more question marks than answers at the moment, so fingers crossed, we'll see. Simon is very confused as well. Unanswered questions. Weirdly enough, we just bumped into our old car as well, which was the weirdest.
Not literally.
Well, no, not literally, but yeah. But it's parked next to us. That was surreal as well. So all of a sudden Simon said, I just saw our car. I'm like, what? So yeah. Anyway, on the way to airport now. And then tonight we'll be back in good old Blighty. So we'll keep you posted. I'll be really honest with you. Not getting that house really hurt. I'd fallen for it head over heels, and the village. But sadly we couldn't afford to do all the work, so we had to let go. Simon returned to Greece on his own early July. We'd seen a property we'd really liked, and we were a bit worried that it would get snapped up as everything just disappeared off the market so quickly at that time. The property Simon went out to look at was way too small in the end, but he took the opportunity to look at some other houses whilst there. Again, we stumbled over the same problem. They were either out of our budget or too much work was needed and we just couldn't commit. House prices in the Marni have doubled in the last 2 years, and like elsewhere in the world, materials and labour have almost trebled in price. We were beginning to despair, thinking we weren't able to find something that we could afford in the Marni and perhaps have to look somewhere else. But that just didn't feel right either. So we decided to get a rental instead and then do the groundwork from the grassroots. Surely there would have to be something out there that would suit. I've lost count of all the houses we've looked at. There was the good, the bad, and the downright ugly and repulsive. Rat and flea infested places where human beings were subsisting in disgusting circumstances. And beautiful places too, but value was perhaps somewhat over-optimistic in the seller's eyes, and so we walked away. But the exciting thing is that we now have a short list of a handful of properties, and we hope to be able to secure a home for us very soon. Good morning, guys. It's almost a week on, I think, from the last video I took with Bruno. I do 4 mornings in the week to come and feed him, and it just shows how much effort is actually involved in keeping just one dog safe. Sorry, I just need to help him because he's losing his food. You okay? Yeah, good boy. So I think it's a team of 7 people in total who divide mornings, evenings, etc. So it's a huge effort just to, come out here for people, be with Bruno, but it's really paying off. He's doing so well. He's so much better. He's a very hungry boy. Hey, Bella, come on in. Want it? There you go. Yeah, he's so much better. He's a happy, waggy boy. He actually goes out on the lead now, so we don't have to carry him out anymore. So it just shows what can happen with patience, love, dedication, time. He's learning to trust people again and is a really happy boy, and his wounds are healing really well as well. So it's really good. I'm really happy with this. So yeah, I'm going to take him for a walk now, and then I'll be back on Wednesday. Bruno's licking the dish totally clean. How you doing, Bruno? Is it nice? Did you enjoy that? Was that good? Oh, bless you. Good lad, hey? Good lad. So good, aren't you? So good. So much better. Shall we just clean your eyes? Yeah? Shall we clean your eyes? I wonder how old you are, darling. I wonder how old you are. Let me see. Let me see your teeth. They're actually, I think you're younger than I think you are. You've just had a pretty rough life. Your teeth are not as bad. So what a difference a week makes. So Bruno is happy to just walk on the lead, go to the toilet, not so scared of everything again. He's actually sniffing to go. So yeah, what a beautiful view to come to this. So that's amazing. Such a huge progress for him. When you see the video I took, or Simon actually took, the first time that we had to take him out, and he was just frozen in fear. And now he's here and he's all good, and he's walking easily. He was happy to leave the kennels, and he's just good. So it's amazing efforts. You happy? Come on then. You come on in. Let's go. Yeah, you're happy. Oh, so happy. That's a good boy. Yes. You need a bath and you need worms. Dewormer rather. I'll get you a brush, okay? I'll get you a brush and I'll give you a nice good brush. Yeah, I'll come back and I'll give you a nice long brush. Yeah, he's a happy boy.